This is our sweet girl Fresh. She's a female sheepadoodle. Also one of the smaller pups in the litter. Her and Tumble are both pretty equal in size. And the smallest. So she's checking things out, not sure what's going on. She's never been in this environment before. Everything in this testing pen is new to her. She's never seen it, never experienced it. We set it up in that way. Walks on over. She's brave, she's curious, her tail's wagging. She's like, I feel safest behind you, but I'm pretty happy to be in here, hanging out with you. So now we're playing with the toy to assess prey drive, to assess a dog's intensity over a moving object. So how willing are they to chase the object? How hard is it to get them away from the object? How interested are they in chasing the moving object? That kind of helps us know and understand the dog's prey drive. So she's happy to chase it. She wants to be by me, but she also wants her toy, so she picked it up and brought it over. She definitely loves to play. I would say, though, she's maybe the laziest puppy in the whole litter. When all the other puppies are outside, we're running around playing. Oftentimes, she's in her kennel having a nap. Like, she puts herself in her kennel, takes naps. I'd say she probably takes, like, double the amount of naps as the other puppies. So here I'm touching all over. Keep working on those back legs. Touch the legs, squeeze the paws, touch the paws, the toes. It's good for puppies to get used to all of that, especially if they're doodles and they're going to be getting groomed. She's okay being touched, but you can see she just wants to cuddle. She just wants to nuzzle her head into my shoulder and have a little cuddle session. She's okay with touch. Wiggly, a little bit wiggly, trying to get away a little bit when I was touching those back legs, but she is in her happy place, being up by my face and cuddling into my shoulder. That is where she likes to be. Again, moving the toy, she has a high desire to chase it. So poodles are hunting dogs, therefore they have high prey drive. And Old English sheepdogs are a herding breed, therefore they have a high prey drive. And so typically sheepadoodles are also going to have a high prey drive, as both of their breeds are high prey drive dogs. Some sheepadoodles don't have much of a prey drive, but most of them will and do, since they're poodle, hunter, cross, sheepdog, herder. So now she wants to take her toy with her. She might be that puppy that just like always wants to have her like stuffy with her. I'm asking her to get up on these obstacles that she's never done before. She doesn't even know what I'm asking, but she's willing to do it. She's super responsive when I call her over and ask her for something. She's very responsive, and look how happy she is to do it. She's just instantly following through on what I'm asking and like so happy to do it. Like, you can see her tail wagging, you can see her jumping around, bouncing. She loves to please, and she loves to work for you. She loves to be underfoot. This is a popper noise. It makes a loud sound. She doesn't really hesitate. I say, come see. Right away, she comes up to check it out. She knows if I say, come see, that means it's safe and she can come see it. Here we're having an umbrella. It's unpredictable movement. Again, like so quickly comes to see it. Hardly even a hesitation. She's totally good with unpredictable movement. Here's a parachute she's never seen before. Takes half a second to assess and then comes on over. She's super brave and she's quite confident as well. So here you can see she has the option to check out the testing area, but instead she chooses to come to me. She's super engaged in where I am. She wants to be with me. Here I fall down and I start crying. This is how we assess if they're tender-hearted or not. Dogs that are really tender-hearted are going to come up to your face and try to comfort you. And dogs that aren't tender-hearted, that means that they don't really take on strong negative emotion. She doesn't really know what to do. She's just laying down, hanging out. But dogs that are not tender-hearted are ideal for therapy work, as they're not going to take on all that negative emotion that they're around. Whereas dogs that are highly tender-hearted should not be in environments of high, intense negative emotion, such as hospitals or counseling centers or funeral homes. Those dogs, you want them to be not tender-hearted. Oh, so I'd say she wasn't like super interested in comforting me while I was down, so I would say that she's not tender-hearted, which would make her ideal for environments of higher emotional intensity, such as a family with maybe some depression or anxiety going on or some mental health disorders. She would probably do well in an environment like that. She's super lovey. And again, she doesn't need to be in an environment with high, intense negative emotions, but if someone with high, intense negative emotions wanted a puppy, she would be one of the better fits for sure. Fresh, everyone. Okay, I wanted to just re-add this part because I want to reiterate, not tender-hearted does not mean that the dog isn't going to care about you, that they're not going to be in tune to your emotion, that they're not going to care when you're sad. That's not what tender-hearted or not tender-hearted means. Tender-hearted means a dog that is going to take on all the negative emotion around it. So if it's highly tender-hearted, the dog's going to feel all that negative emotion that's around it from the humans that are around it and eventually burn out. Whereas a dog like her who's not tender-hearted, she's not going to take all those negative emotions on as her own. Therefore, she would last way longer, or she'd do really well in environments where there is negative emotion, but she's just not going to be like affected by it in a negative way. But she's still such a little love bug, and she'll probably still be really emotionally in tune with her family and just want to love everyone up. Fresh, everyone.